Welcome back to the Dark Cosmic Universe. My name is Avian Savage. Welcoming back all my cosmic followers here in the Dark Cosmic Universe. At the time of the recording, it is National Cheeseburger Day. So yours truly went to the restaurant. We'll talk about the experience. We'll talk about getting the toys. We'll talk about a lot of things. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. We talk about action figures. We talk about play sets. We talk about vehicles. We talk about Pokemon cards. We talk about some really cool cosmic collectibles here in the Dark Cosmic Universe. Again, if you are new to the channel, check out the eBay store. I've got a link for the shop. We sell, I think about it there, I'm like, oop, a little bit off. I sell vintage t-shirts, vintage and retro t-shirts. I also sell paperback books. When I make a sale, I bring it back here to the Dark Cosmic Universe to review some really cool things just like this. Don't forget, check out the photos, check out the playlist. The playlists definitely help increase the value of this particular channel. It also helps the algorithm as well. Don't forget, we are trying to get to 3,000 viewed hours. We're at 2,800-ish. So we need some more support. If you could do that, that would be greatly appreciated. All you have to do is find a playlist, find a long one, just put it on, have it on the background, put it on your Roku, put it on your tablet. I'd say put it on your phone because that'll definitely burn some of the battery life. But no, we don't want to do that. Again, whatever's most convenient for you. Again, some videos are pretty cool. Some are like early development stage kind of cool. All right, let's get to the review here. As I did promise, I believe I did, we got the toys here from Burger King. Now, these are pretty cool. When I saw these on Instagram, I think it was Instagram, I was like, okay, yeah, I could definitely see getting these. It's Halloween. It's Scooby-Doo. I mean, it's the perfect combination between both of them. So the characters that are in this particular wave, again, I got all 6. There were no Chase variants for what I could see. There's Scooby-Doo. We got Shaggy, Velma, Daphne, Fred, and Elwood Crane. So again, if you're familiar with the Scooby-Doo lore, you definitely know what it's all about. Now, I did pre-cut these packages, but you could definitely see, you get to see what they are. Again, there's a translucent figure, or a translucent image of the figures on there. We're going to take them out. Again, I want to pre-cutting them because that's just what I do here. We're going to clean it up. So we got Daphne over here. Now that's pretty cool. She's got a little, well, she's got her Halloween bag and she's got a mask. We're going to unmask the characters like they do in Scooby-Doo. Now this should be Fred. Fred's got, I don't know, it looks like, yeah, I think it's Frankenstein. Not 100% sure, but I'll dig it, you know. All right, so we got that. Let's get out Velma. And Velma has a witch's mask. We'll unveil who everyone is here in the Dark Cosmic Universe. All right, let's see what we got. 3 more to go. We've got, there he is, Shaggy. That's pretty cool. I was going to say Shaggy 2-Dope, but no, that's not who it is. All right, let's see what we got. Next, we've got Scooby-Doo. Now, Shaggy had the skeleton mask on. And Scooby-Doo, if I can get him out, he's got the mummy mask. That's kind of cool. Again, the more I take him out of the bags, you know, it definitely cleans up. And then the last character, we've got Elwood Crane. So, know nothing about, it's been a while since I watched Scooby-Doo. I like watching Scooby-Doo. So, Elwood Crane has got some kind of mystery mask on there, and we will unmask all of our friends here. All right, let me just put the plastic to the side. And as I said, you can take a look at the plastics individually. I didn't think it would be worth it. You get to see all the characters. Now, what I did not notice, or I did notice on this, that it doesn't have a name for the characters on there. All right, that was a little disappointing. I mean, if you're not familiar with Scooby-Doo and you're buying these, okay, I mean, the usual suspects. They are who they are. But, you know, it's what it is. Let's check it out. So we're going to unmask Fred. I'm trying to figure out how to take the mask off without popping it. Okay. All right, so there's a little peg here. And here is Fred with his Halloween trick-or-treat bag. I definitely think these would go really good with the Charlie Brown ones. And like, you know, him. I got a rock. So again, now you know how to take these off. Here is Daphne. Had to think about it. And again, trying to take these off. And again, it has a little peg, socket and peg, so you can put that in there. So there she is in her Daphne cuteness, which looks really cool. Again, very cool. And we'll take a look at the size of these in a minute. We got Thelma with her witch mask. Now, I'm pretty sure that you can pop and swap these on the rest of the characters. Ay. Well, you know it's her, but I'm just like, I don't know. Sculpting on that one, you know, okay, it's who she is. I get it. All right, 3 more to unveil. And here's Shaggy. All right, Shaggy, very cool. Again, looks like Shaggy. I'm not really sure about the whole animated eyes. He's got the colors, so you know it's Shaggy. Now these, again, these are static figures. They're not going to move. They are as they are. Give me a second. I'm going to just put the masks in front so I know which one goes with which one. All right. Here is Scooby-Doo. And pretty cool. It's got the mummy mask. Yeah, it looks like Scooby-Doo. I mean, you know, they put the little whole plate. You know, I'm going to try another one. Can we pop them off? Let's see if these actually work with the other ones. Okay, that one works. So maybe these were done so that they all can line up with their eyes. And it seems to be true with these. Let's try them. Yep. All right. We got a cat dog here. Why do I feel there's a Nickelodeon theme? Yeah, so that's okay. All right, so apparently these are interchangeable. So you can change the masks with the different characters, which is really cool. Again, it's a solid plastic, and we'll go into how tall they are. And here's Elwood Crane. I know nothing about this. It's been a while. I mean, I watched cartoons from the late 60s. This one popped off really easy. Halloween mask. This is really cool. So maybe Elwood Crane, kind of like Ichabod Crane, maybe. I don't know. So I'm going to put that mask over there. And again, they are interchangeable. We're going to see how tall these toys are. I was going to say figures, but... All right. So they are approximately... So they're under 3.5 inches tall. So they're a pretty big size. So definitely under 4 inches. So they're not really 1/18 scale figures. I don't know if you'd want to actually. You could scale them, but again, I can definitely see these hanging out, you know, with your Halloween designs, with some play sets, with some spooky kind of like, you know, you get like a nice mansion, and you got all the Scooby-Doo characters there, you know, from the Mystery Machine, which looks really, really cool. And again, thought it was pretty cool. So here's my Funko Pop. And I do tower over them. So if you have a Funko Pop, yeah, you could display them with Funko Pops. Why not? All right, so really quick. So for the free cheeseburger day with Burger King, here's my only complaint. So I went inside the restaurant because I like going inside a restaurant. I like talking with people. I like it having a human experience. And I think that's one thing that Burger King really botched on this one. And I'm going to be honest with it because, you know what? That's what you're going to figure out when you have this. As a kid, I remember going to Burger King, going inside, sitting down. I mean, they weren't the most comfortable chairs, but, you know, it was that whole experience. It's like going into McDonald's, sitting down at McDonald's and actually eating, having a conversation, looking all the things that are around there. That's what makes things like that. Now, with this one, it was, or for this particular promo that Burger King had, they wound up putting it on the app. So you buy the food and you wind up, you get, I don't know, they take, you know, I forgot what it was, there's a money amount. You get the thing for free as long as you paid for something like $1. You know, you got like a soda, but you had to pre-order it on the app and then pay for it on the app and then pick it up at the restaurant. I'm either through the drive-through, or I'm assuming, or, you know, going inside. I went inside. I was thinking that I'd be able to get that, but the guy's like, no, you got to go on the app, got to buy in the app. I'm like, I'm not going to do that. Burger King, you totally blew it on that one. Again, for me, and again, I know there are a lot of people who buy things on apps, and, you know, it's there. You lose that whole personal aspect, you know, talking to people. I talked with the manager. When I originally went to purchase the figures, the young cashier, what he said, the only one they had was like, oh, we always got a Scooby-Doo. And I'm like, you don't have the rest of the set? The manager came out, hey, we do have the figures here. And I'm like, he goes, are you buying with a meal? I'm like, no, I just want to buy the figures. And even the person who was behind the register did not even know you could do that. Yes, you can. If you ask nicely at the register, I'm here just for the toys. I'll just buy the toys. And I'm going to probably do that with Wendy's. I'm just going to buy all the, you know, the Wendy's toys, not buy the meals. Unless it's the same price, then I'll get everything. But anyway, so I got all these figures for under $9. So again, there are 6 figures over here. What's that, like $1.50 each or something like that? All right, they're pretty cool. Anyway, again, the only thing my negative experience was with Burger King, you know, having it on the app. That's great. You know, you want people to be more app savvy, but you know what? You're losing out on the personal touch. Just like when I'm here talking with you guys, and we get a moment, you know, I go into it like a 10-minute video or something like that. You get to hear a human voice. You get to talk with someone. You get to hear their voice. How you doing? How's your day going? I don't know. Maybe there are people like, you know, give me my food, that's it. Give me my toys, that's it. So that was my negative on this. Anyway, I thought, like I said, the figures, yeah, I waited to get them. And, you know, it was definitely worth it. These are really, really cool. They came out before Halloween. These will look really great in a diorama setting. If you want to put them with some Halloween stuff, which I think is cosmically epic. Again, they're going to look really cool. They'll look cool with the rest of the McDonald's figures that I've got. So I got Burger King figures, and actually in the back here, there is a vintage Burger King Kids Club, and I'm assuming these are part of the Burger King Kids Club. It said nothing on the packages. I'm going to look one more time. No, it was pretty generic, and I'll let you guys take a look at this. As you can tell, pretty generic. Doesn't even say the name of the characters on there. Maybe here in the fine print, but what child is actually going to look? You would figure that it would say Daphne. Nope, guess not. But I guess here we are, a new age where we're Google searching everything and just, you know, do a Google lens, and there you go. Anyway, that's my little rant and rave. Thank you guys for watching the channel. Thank you guys for watching this particular video. All I'm asking, if you would like this, if you like to be part of the Dark Cosmic Universe, all you have to do is subscribe, watch the videos, which is really cool. You want to support the channel by going to the eBay page and, you know, purchasing a shirt or maybe purchasing a book. Feel free. That'd be awesome. Anyway, that's it. That's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. So yes, you can go to Burger King and order the, you know, toys going, hey, I want the toys, and they usually have them in the back if they have them. So definitely check them out. They are out. At least they're at my Burger King. Wrong place. Anyway, if you are subscribed, you are part of the Dark Cosmic Universe. You are part of the Dark Cosmic family, of course. Who are my Dark Cosmic family members? Why, they are my Cosmic Cosmonauts, my Cosmic Comrades, my insane toy collectors. Sorry about that. My voice is going today. My Dark Cosmic Pokemon collectors and my Dark Cosmic collectors out there in the Dark Cosmic Universe. What do I say? Say it loud and proud, my friends. From one side of the galaxy to the other, and somewhere in between, there is the Dark Cosmic Universe. Today we were checking out the Burger King toys, the Scooby-Doo and Mystery Machine Gang over here. I think they're pretty cool. Again, you know, they're not articulated. I'm not sure about the big eyes. That's, I don't know. I'm not a big eye kind of person. But again, if you like that anime look, definitely perfect. Thank you guys again for watching all the videos. Thank you guys for sharing the videos. That's right, you can remix, remaster, reinvigorate, and reimagine what the dark cosmic universe is in your area, or your dark cosmic area on the interweb. Again, put them on your socials, send a link to your friends, let them know about the dark cosmic universe. We talk about cool stuff just like this and all that fun stuff. Anyway, that's it. Thank you guys again, so appreciate it. Stay cosmically insane, my friends. Keep collecting all those action figures. Come back here to the dark cosmic universe, and we'll definitely see you soon for another video.